What's up, everyone? Hey, it's my mortgage guy, Greg, here with another Wednesday Wishes on what I wish I knew about the mortgage process. And listen, I wish everyone just knew about condos. Condos are not as easy as everyone thinks, right? You can really only go with conventional financing, which you use through Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. FHA is extremely hard. VA is definitely impossible. FHA, you'd already have to be FHA approved on that list, but quite honestly, the rules have changed for condos over the last couple of years. I'm sure everyone's heard on the news about some bad instances and things that have happened down south, and just insurance in general has changed or requirements for them. So lenders are required to really check into the condo and confirm the requirements on them, on their insurance coverage that they have, on their budget that they have available, and it's really just to make sure that you as a borrower are getting into the best financial possibility, or the best home that you can, to make sure that you're not going to get hit out of the woodworks and just out of the blue. The fact that they don't have enough money in their HOA, that all of a sudden you get hit with all these special assessments after a year or 2 years of coming down the road, that now you have to pay for things that happened years ago that you weren't responsible for. So it's truly, truly important to know that condos are not that easy. Now, these requirements definitely change on your geographic location, the amount of down payment you have, if it's a primary, a second, or investment home. But everything depends on the complex, not you as a borrower. That's huge. You as a borrower can be 100% approved with no problems, but then we get all the information we need from the complex and it doesn't approve. Now, certain these things are like copies of I'm just going to read a list, right? Let's get to it. Copies of structural or mechanical inspection that was completed within the previous 3 years. Other information that we have to get from the complex to show that there are no more critical repairs needed to finish the complex. Information about commercial space versus single entity ownership within the project itself, meaning one person can't own a certain amount of properties. How many primary homes versus investment homes and second homes in the project? Are they parties handling litigation right now, or for HOA directly or against the project? Copy of the liability master property insurance policy. That's huge. And quite honestly, right now the coverages are going up. So a lot of condos are changing their deductible on there and increasing that deductible to make their premium lower. But for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they're looking at a 5% deductible. So if the complex decided to make that change, that's going to affect them getting financing in that home with standard conforming conventional financing through Fannie and Freddie Mac. And a side note on that in a second. Also, we have to get the HOA budget to ensure the project is putting at least 10% of the monthly dues aside into a reserve account to handle future repairs. At the same time, a copy of Fidelity crime insurance policy, information about delinquent assessments. Guys, this is a condo questionnaire that you as a borrower have to pay for. The HOA charges how much they're going to charge you. They decide how much they're going to charge you to pay for this. Could be $250 up to $400 depending upon the HOA, and then they fill it out on their timeline. We get it, we review it, and decide if we can even do the project. So the buyer is out of money for that condo questionnaire. The more money you put down, 20 to 25%, you might have a limited condo questionnaire with just about 5 to 7 questions. But if you do less than 20, 25%, you're going to have the full condo questionnaire that really a lot of things are going to come into play to see if we can even lend in this complex. Now, if by chance we cannot lend in the complex, it's considered non-warrantable. And yes, we can do non-warrantable condos, but you're going to have to go with a portfolio investor. And that's definitely going to put you in the range of probably 25 to 30% down payment. And not everybody can do that. So I just wish everybody knew that condos are not that easy. Don't forget you have the HOA dues. That's definitely going to increase your payment and change your DTI. So stay aware, look at them. You got questions, let's go over it, but you should be aware that condo complexes are not always that easy to get approved, even though you as a buyer might be. Have a great one. Talk to you soon.